The night sky has always been a silent storyteller, but this time, it feels like it is preparing to whisper something unusual, something rare enough to make even the most familiar stargazers pause in disbelief. Across July and August 2026, observers around the world are preparing for a series of striking celestial events, but one phenomenon in particular is capturing global attention: the moon appearing to turn deep shades of red. Not metaphorically, not symbolically, but visually, as Earth itself steps into a precise cosmic alignment that transforms the way we see our closest celestial companion. When a moon shifts into this red glow, it is not changing its nature. It is not burning, nor is it in danger. Instead, it is passing through Earth's shadow during a total lunar eclipse. As sunlight filters through our atmosphere, the shorter blue wavelengths scatter away, while the longer red wavelengths bend and travel onward, painting the moon in tones of copper, rust, and blood orange. It is Earth's atmosphere acting like a lens, projecting every sunset and sunrise around the planet onto the lunar surface at once. But what makes the 2026 sequence especially remarkable is not just the eclipse itself. It is the timing and clustering of multiple rare space alignments within a short window. During these months, skywatchers may witness a combination of lunar eclipses, planetary close approaches, and meteor activity that turns the night sky into a constantly shifting canvas. In July, the moon begins its journey with subtle changes, bright, full, and commanding the sky as usual, yet slowly approaching alignment with Earth's shadow. As the days progress, anticipation builds. Then comes the moment of transformation. The moon darkens gradually, as if a cosmic curtain is being drawn across it, and then the red glow appears. Quiet at first, then deep and overwhelming, until the entire lunar surface looks as though it has been dipped in ember light. Rare lunar eclipse causes the moon to appear red due to Earth's atmosphere bending sunlight and filtering out blue light. The first key idea explains why the moon appears red during this rare event, and it is rooted in a fascinating interaction between light and Earth's atmosphere. During a total lunar eclipse, the Earth moves directly between the sun and the moon, blocking direct sunlight from reaching the lunar surface. However, the moon does not disappear completely. Instead, sunlight passes through the edges of Earth's atmosphere, where it is filtered and bent. The atmosphere scatters shorter wavelengths of light, such as blue and violet, much more strongly than longer wavelengths. This scattering effect leaves behind mostly red, orange, and deep copper tones, which are then projected onto the surface of the moon. As a result, the moon takes on a glowing red appearance, often described as a blood moon. This is not a physical change in the moon itself, but a visual effect created by Earth acting like a giant lens in space. Every sunrise and sunset occurring on Earth at that moment contributes to the light that paints the lunar surface. The intensity of the red color can vary depending on atmospheric conditions such as dust, clouds, or volcanic particles. When the atmosphere is clearer, the moon may appear brighter and more orange, while heavier particles can make it look darker red or even deep brown. July, August 2026 features multiple space events, including eclipses, planetary alignments, and meteor activity happening in close succession. The second key idea highlights that July and August 2026 are expected to be an especially active period for skywatchers, with multiple notable celestial events occurring in a relatively short span of time. Instead of a single isolated phenomenon, the night sky becomes a stage for several overlapping events that enhance the overall viewing experience. During this period, lunar eclipses may coincide with other predictable astronomical patterns, while planetary alignments bring bright planets like Venus, Jupiter, or Saturn into closer visual proximity in the night sky. These alignments do not mean the planets are physically close together in space, but from Earth's perspective, they appear to gather in striking patterns. In addition to this, meteor activity can add dynamic movement across the sky, with fast streaks of light briefly flashing and disappearing. When these events occur near the same time frame, they create a sense of continuous celestial activity rather than a single moment of interest. For observers, this means that almost every clear night may offer something different to see, whether it is a bright full moon, a shifting planetary arrangement, or sudden meteor trails. The combination of these events makes the period memorable for both casual observers and dedicated stargazers, turning ordinary nights into opportunities for repeated sky watching and discovery. The second key idea highlights that July and August 2026 are expected to be an especially active period for skywatchers, with multiple notable celestial events occurring in a relatively short span of time. Instead of a single isolated phenomenon, the night sky becomes a stage for several overlapping events that enhance the overall viewing experience. During this period, lunar eclipses may coincide with other predictable astronomical patterns, while planetary